Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna take you on a quick tour through the garden in one of these like old school YouTube tours where we walk around and maybe talk to a cat. Here we've got our bed of, what are those things? Some sort of brassica. That brassica that makes like the thick stem that you eat, that's the one. Right here, it's kohlrabi. It's kohlrabi, I'll just tell you. Here is a beautiful comfrey. Got a few herbs in here. A few herbs in here. A few in here. There's some strawberries planted in here, and in here there is nothing. I'm just thinking I don't really like this raised bed thing, and I'm gonna tear these all out and turn them into my regular mounded beds. I was just feeling like, oh, I got this inexpensive wood. I'll just throw it together, and just looking at it, I don't like it. I don't like it. I got the yams planted in here, so they're not going to come up until the spring, but they're sleeping happily for now. At least I hope they're happy. These are our triple rows of radishes, which are looking pretty nice right now. I'm happy with that too. Now that we don't have ducks, the brassicas have recovered, the ones that had been knocked down, and some of the new ones I planted are living without being destroyed. There's still some oats growing in between, but that's because I used cow manure, and when I put the cow manure in here, the cows had been eating oats, so the oats sprouted. And I've come through here and torn it up a few times with the wheel hoe, but you know, they just are what they are. They keep coming back. This is the second row of yams. So as you can see here, let me see if I can back you out a little bit. One set of yams with the trellis to make you jealous, and then the other set of yams with the trellis to make you jealous, with a nice little victory garden in between. Soil is way better than our last place. I'm very happy with it. This is my daughter's wheat, which is coming up very, very nicely. This is my middle daughter's wheat. She did a really nice job planting this area, and it's like a gorgeous green carpet. And speaking of green carpets, you could see all of the weeds that are coming up in the grocery row gardens, which is perfectly fine. They're putting sugars in the ground, and they're edible as well. There's some chickweed in here, and some fat hen, and hen bit, and bit hen, and all kinds of stuff. Bitcoin. People are just throwing them out these days. I don't mind. Look at all those sugars going down on the ground. Look at all that life. That's pretty cool. So it's actually been pretty warm lately, and so some of the stuff that likes it warmer has been growing again, and it really should be asleep. This is the confusing thing about this climate, is how the weather changes rapidly from being warm to being freezing. So we had multiple freezing nights, then followed by warm nights, and that has made it a little unpredictable. We did manage to get a lot of leaves raked up, and the leaves got put down these rows, and the rows are all planted. We just gotta wait for spring to see something other than weeds, mostly. Let me take you down to the end here. We've got a bunch of pak choi going to seed. Pak choi is just confused at this point. Is it spring yet? No, it's not even Christmas, guys. The blooms are good for the pollinators. On the days that the weather allows the bees to come out, they like these blooms. And we're still eating pak choi. Getting a leaf here and there. Overall though, we're just kind of waiting. I could get some of the kohlrabi and transplant them out here, which I'll probably do pretty soon. I just haven't done it yet. Some of these guys are previous transplants that survived the ducks. Are doing okay. Those are ones I started from seed. I should probably come in here and knock the weeds down around them. I do like the green carpet. It's pretty. It's not too bad. Anyhow, you know how it is when it's winter and you're just waiting for spring. Well, I'll just walk you through my garden and show you the tour of me waiting for spring. Once we do get to spring, this whole back area back here, and there's a popcorn tree right in the middle there, I'm going to cut down. This area right over here, this will all get planted. We'll have little beds and vines and little trees everywhere, and I'm greatly looking forward to it. One more thing I'll show you, and then we'll call this video. Hey, this is 2004 YouTube again. I'm walking around with my camera. This is my garden. Over here is a bed of vegetables. I like vegetables. So that's my cat. Cat's name is Fluff. It's my nice cat. Okay, so this bed right here is covered with a little cover crop down the pathway. Here's some brassicas and clovers and winter ryegrass mixed in there. So I've got that kind of going down the middle and then the weeds on either side, which is kind of neat. But mostly I just covered with leaves like I did over here. And yeah, and then nature basically covered the rest of it for me. So that's what's cooking right now. Catch you all next time. And until then, may your thumbs always be green.